Good evening. First, I'd like to thank Reverend McClay for inviting me here. And my name is Jim Vince. I'm the president of the NAACP Providence Branch. For those who don't know, the NAACP is the oldest and largest civil rights organization in America today. It started in 1909 because of the issue of lynching in America, the horrific issue of lynching. And it started here in 1913 in Providence because black folks could not use the local YMCA here in Providence. So I am pleased to be here, but sad that we have to be here talking about what we're talking about. I cannot imagine the horror that went on at Sandy Hook. When you think about adults shielding children, children running into bathrooms. I mean, I reread the story before I came here, and it was worse than any horror movie that I've ever seen in my life. There was one 6-year-old that said, "I don't want to be here." And the shooter came up to him and said, "But you are here." He was 6. I mean, that was somebody's son, or grandson, or great-grandson, cousin, nephew. I mean, here in America. I mean, it seems like the violence is numbing. I mean, it's insanity. Now, I know I'm speaking before the choir, because you guys are here, but we have to do more. Everybody here is doing something, but we have to do more because it's getting better, I think. NRA memberships are plummeting, and so that's one sign, but that's not the be-all and end-all. We know that. I think last year I said that gun violence really hadn't touched my life, and it was amazing because I grew up in Boston. I've been here in Rhode Island 28 years, and as fate would have it, the week before I was here, a friend of mine, Kenny Budd, who was from a family of 5, I remember they lived upstairs, and he was unique in that he had lost his 3 brothers and sisters, so he was the only one left, and his mother was still alive, so can you imagine that? Right a few days before I came here, he had taken his own life with a gun, because he was in despair, 64 years old. So it touches all of us, no matter who we are. Gun violence touches all of us, and we can't escape it. So each one needs to not touch one. We need to touch 10. We all have family and friends that are not true believers the way we believe. All of us have somebody in our family or friends that do not agree with anything I'm saying or anything that we are saying. They're not bad people. It's just a fundamental difference in how they see America and rights and how they live their lives. So I would urge you to work harder, starting with your family and friends. Starting with them, that's the low-lying fruit. But reach out to others that you come in contact at work, or at play, or on trips, or anywhere, and try to convince them that this is not who we are. We don't have to have guns to be Americans. I mean, the statistics show us that we're losing our lives. And if kids that would only be in middle school today can't change it, I don't know what else could. I mean, since then it's been Parkland, before it was Columbine. How many more disasters do we have to go through to get as a country? A lot of us get it, but it's shocking how many of us don't get it. And it's our job to change them. If we don't do it, nobody else is. So, I thank each and every one of you for being here, taking time out of your busy schedule to honor 14 6-year-olds and 4 7-year-olds and 6 courageous adults, some of them who put themselves between themselves and the children and gave their lives for their kids. They're true heroes. I thank you.